Now let's move on to some more slightly complicated, slightly advanced save the date invites. We're gonna create simple ones like these. We play with fonts and where we play with composition and layout. I'm also gonna show you how to edit an image and remove some wrinkles. Even though wrinkles are great, full disclosure, I love natural parts of aging. Okay, so again, we can either click on create new design, create a design, and choose from one of those popular layouts. Or you could type invitation. And then I want it to be portrait this time. So we mix it around. So 5x7 portraits. And there we go. Now, if you didn't want this and you wanted a digital format, let me show you again. Go back to home and you click on X. You could, for instance, just go over here to personal and event planning. Here we go. And you could click on this phone wallpaper. So that's that same format. So we would click on that. And there we go. We would have a full phone invitation or the digital size. So this is 5x7 inches, which is more for printed. And this is the phone size, which was 1080 times 1920 pixels. So again, totally up to you. You could also use this one for digital, which is what I did for my sister. So let's use this one. So let's use the wedding invite size that Canva suggested to us, 5x7 inches. All right, so first of all, we're gonna start by going to uploads. And if you haven't already done so, go to upload files and go to that folder or go to your own images folder and start popping in the images. Either select them all, you could do that, no problem, open. And voila, they're all gonna appear in here, which is awesome. I have this image over here and I'm gonna click and drag. And this time I kind of want to have a white border because we're gonna go for another look, another style. And this time I want to show you, let's say I'm not happy with the wrinkles. Again, there's nothing wrong with wrinkles, but let's zoom in a bit so we can see better. Like he has wrinkles, which is fine. It's great. Click on edit and you could go to face retouch and you can smooth skin. So increase and you will see it smoothen or remove. So this is great. But by the way, if you are going to need some major, retouching, I still recommend using Adobe Photoshop. For my save the date of my sister's save the date, she had something between her teeth. And I had to go into Adobe Photoshop and I removed it in a second. And I still think Adobe Photoshop is much more sophisticated for proper image editing. For simplistic, basic, easy, fast layout, Canva is great. For like really sophisticated and really professional image editing, I would use Adobe Photoshop. And personally, I use a combination of all. I love mixing and matching softwares. Okay, so enough talking, Kate, and let's add some more text. So we're gonna go to text and we're gonna look at font combinations. Remember I said we would use it? Well, we're here now. And we can search fonts combinations. And I would like to say save the date and see what they suggest. Scroll down and there we go, save the date. There's a bunch of ones, but I find this pretty. So I'm gonna use this, click and drag, resize, push it down. Now I want the save to be white. So I'm gonna select it, go here and go to white. The date to be white, selected. and click on white. And the I want actually to be the same color as his tie. So I'm gonna go to this rainbow, and there's this eyedropper tool, which is similar in Adobe softwares as well, by the way. And I'm just gonna click on the tie and try and pick up one of the reds so it's cohesive. And voila, click away. Cool. Now for the names. So let's try and type invitation and see what font combinations will come up. And there we go, James and Katie. And I think they do look like a James and a Katie. So click and drag, resize, and oops, undo, Command or Control Z, and pop it over here. And again, like when you have white text, it works really well when you have darker backgrounds and vice versa. Let's make this little end thing that same color as that red. So select that, oops, select the end, click on a text color, and there we go. There is that red color. Awesome. So these look good. Just like that, we have a few different variations. So we're gonna duplicate this again. Okay, so stay tuned for some more exciting frames.